longer Ray 5 laser. Got it sitting up here. Going to add some risers to it, custom made. Show you what I'm going to do coming up. And Roger, welcome to the loft above the shop. I'm up here today because number one, it's warm, and number two, I've got a bunch of things running down in the shop. I don't have room to do this down there right now, so I'm going to do it up here. What I'm going to be doing is adding different mounting feet to this and risers. And for that, I have made these little custom guys here. So this here will be the foot. I've got these in two colors here so you can see what I'm doing. And there's three like this, and then there's one that's a little bit different that is for the corner where the motherboard is. It's right here. So I'm going to be taking the original feet off of here, which give it no rise at all. It's just literally sitting on the board. This will raise it 5 millimeters, and then I can stack this on top if I need to. They fit together like Legos, and this will raise it another 30 millimeters. And then I also have some, they're actually printing right now, one of the printers behind me, some 50 millimeter risers. If I would care to use a rotary on here, which I don't generally do, I've never used a rotary on this. I've got other lasers I do that on, but if I would ever want to, I could raise it up that high to do so. The reason I'm doing this is I had some projects that I just didn't have enough height. I was engraving on some thick material, and I actually had to take the laser off of here and set it up on something, some blocks of wood to do this. And well, then I didn't have my layout grid, and so what I'm going to do is do these one at a time. So I'll do one corner at a time, so that way I don't lose my alignment with my grid here. Now, one thing I will need to do, and if you should choose to put these risers on, you have to do it too. If you put the little rubber pads on the legs when you put the laser together like I did here, you're going to need to take those off because I made these to fit tight. So I'm going to have to get me a little scraper and scrape those off. So now that I've got these mounted to the board, and this is what I took off, this is what I had originally made, and they work just fine. But in order to have this be used as a riser, you'll notice this one here is a little different. And the piece I'll be stacking on top will look like this. All the other ones look like this. So to raise this up 30 millimeters, I've already raised it 5 by just putting these on. I just simply snap these into place. Like I said, they're just like Legos. And I take my laser and just set it in place. And you can increase the height from that if you wish. You can just keep stacking and go up as high as you want. And as you can see, it's, well, the table's moving, but this will not move on there. This is sturdy, stable, and it puts me back on my spoil board exactly where I need to be. As you can see, not much to it. Actually pretty easy to do if you do not have a base board yet, or do not have a spoil board or anything. You're going to mount your laser to a board. It's just a matter of setting a screw on your board, sticking the feet underneath it, screwing it down. You can get 3 of the screws from the outside. The inner screw you'll have to lift the laser off, put that last screw in, but you're not going to lose your alignment. So, if you would like this type of mount, I'll put a link in the description on those. If you would like to get this type of mount where you have the base and the risers here to be able to make your laser up and down, you have a couple choices there. One is if you send me an email and you have a 3D printer and it is calibrated perfectly, because if it's not, these won't fit together. But if your printer's in good shape and calibrated and you like the STL files, send me an email. I'll send them to you, no charge. If you'd like to purchase a set of these, whether it be just the base mount or the 30 millimeter or the 50 millimeter, which are still printing. I haven't tried one yet, but I'm sure they'll fit. There'll be a link in the description for that. You could get it from our website, and they're reasonable. I'm not out to get rich on these. I like to help fellow laser users. So if you got anything out of this, appreciate getting a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. And of course, we're always looking for subscribers. And there's lots of videos on this particular laser on my channel because I use it for quite a few different things. Oh, thanks for watching. Roger in the shop. Actually in the loft above the shop. See you in the next one.